Good afternoon, everybody. It's my lunchtime live at 1 o'clock, and I have just got out of a coaching meeting with Brooke. It was really nice because Marion and Glenn were in there too. And yes, I am a coach, but I have coaches, I have meetings, I have to work out what I'm doing and where I'm going. And this is why I don't have my lunch yet. I will be having lentil bolognese. The topic that I've decided to talk about today, as I talk about quite a lot, but it is essential, is consistency, and keeping consistent to something. Repetition as well. So yes, I'm repeating the lunch that I had yesterday, but it saves me time. So when I meal prep, I don't mind eating the same meals a couple of days in a row because of the time that it takes me in preparing the food on a daily basis. So if I can make 4 portions of something opposed to 4 individual portions of one thing, I would rather do that. And I don't have a family to feed. So when I prepare my meals, preparing them in bulk, the washing up, the preparing the ingredients, all of those things that take my time, to optimize that process of cooking those meals, it makes more sense to cook them in bulk. This is a process on for many years because I am used to being very busy. I'm used to having to work full time around fitting in my training, and it is important that I optimize my nutrition. And the busier I get, the more important that is, because the busier we are, and I said yesterday that I don't like using the word busy, I prefer the word productive. But when our lives are busy and we have to go from I had to take Steve up the top of the hill so he could cycle over to work this morning, and that took me nearly half an hour. That was a busy half an hour. We forgot that it was school run, and I'm not going to pretend to be perfect. I'm not going to pretend that I have the most productive life, but I am trying to optimize my productivity. So that does include meal prep, and that does include repetition of what I eat. Luckily, I really enjoy what I eat. I am genuinely looking forward to eating my lentil bolognese again because it tastes amazing. I have learnt how to cook foods which I enjoy, and that is important because if you are trying to follow a diet, hey Glenn, how are you? Your diet sounds amazing, by the way. I looked at your food diary and I was impressed. The variety, I'll chat with you personally, one-to-one, and discuss any changes that I feel should be made. But as a first day, it looked good. So yeah, make sure that you are not wasting time. Don't be busy doing things you don't need to do. If you can repeat a meal throughout the week and you can enjoy that, do. If you really, really dislike eating the same meals, I'm not going to force you to do that. I'm never going to tell you how to eat, what you should be doing. This is why coaching is a process too. It's all about finding out what works for you. I will never tell you to run your life how I run mine. I run my life in a way that works for me. Again, I'm always improving it. Improving is finding things that work better. So this goes back to the meeting that I was having today. We're discussing the launch of my champion program, and like fighting, before I do this program begins in 3 weeks time, and I am 100% confident that it's going to be amazing. But being fairly new to business, having not launched programs before. I've launched one program before with Glenn, the kickboxing and mindset program, and that's going fantastically well. And I'm super excited to be doing session 4 tomorrow evening, and everybody is achieving fantastic results. So I can launch programs, but this is the first program that I have launched on my own, and I have got all the content ready. I've got the program ready. I know that I am capable of coaching it to the best of my ability, and people will achieve results. But the process of selling this program, the process of being in a highly competitive market on a social media platform where people see 1 to 2% of what you post and engagement is low and people are distracted, they have busy lives, they don't always read what you but there are limiting beliefs. This is where mindset comes in. So I want to improve the process. So that means I have to speak to people. That means I have to do things like these lives. Luckily, these lives are a habit. I was in the meeting and I said, sorry guys, I've got to go do my lunchtime live. I don't think about this anymore. I have perfected this process. I have made this a habit. This is now something that I do without having to think about doing it. But I need to improve. other areas. I want to grow this group. This comes on quite nicely to this, actually. If you know anybody that you think would benefit from this group, anybody that you would like to get involved with it as a community, anybody that you think that I could help that would enjoy kickboxing with me, enjoy learning about their nutrition, improving their mindset, improving their businesses, improving their own processes, please do feel free to invite them to my group. I am trying to actively grow it now as a community, an engaged community of people who can support each other. It's not all about me. I run the group and I will provide the content that you want me to provide you with. Let me know, always feel free to let me know what you would like. But as a community and for a community successfully, we need to get other people involved. So if you know anybody that you feel would benefit, please do help me out, and please do help them out, and please do invite them. You are awesome. Anyone who does this program will be so fortunate to get to work with you. I know, because I have benefited so much from working with you. Oh, thank you, Glenn. That's lovely. That really is lovely. And that is one thing that I am actually very confident in, is that I do help people. I am a good coach. I'm good at what I do, and I love what I do. I love coaching kickboxing, I love coaching nutrition, and I love coaching mindset. So that's why I have created the Champion program to combine all three. All three areas go together perfectly. You can't succeed, you can't become a champion without covering all three elements. I've done it before. I've worked very, very hard in the kickboxing element, but didn't improve my mindset, so I didn't believe I could win, so I didn't win. Hey Lindsay, how are you? I'm looking forward to seeing you at kickboxing tonight, and baby Grace. So again, it's lovely. Like I said, I don't have anything more to say on that subject. I enjoy coaching kickboxing. I enjoy coaching kickboxing online. I enjoy coaching these programs. I do a variety of coaching. I also enjoy my face-to-face coaching. So I'm the face-to-face kickboxing coach at Upgrade Martial Arts in Bexhill, and that's where I train Lindsay with her kickboxing. And yeah, I don't have any more to say on this. I really enjoy it, and I am enjoying turning something that I am very passionate about into a business. And it is different, which is why I do have to have coaching. This is why I attend my own coaching sessions, because although I'm very good at what I do and being a coach and helping people, I do need to earn a living too. I'm not a charity. I don't have an income anymore. I used to be very busy earning an income in a pub whilst doing my coaching and my training around that. I am now having to work out how I can from doing what I'm passionate about to allow me more time to improve as a coach, to invest more time, to invest more money into my own development. I have big plans. I have big plans to do big things, help lots of people. That is why I have coaches too. Looking forward to seeing you guys too. Back on track now. Track-ish now, lol. So consistency now, hopefully. I will make allowances, maybe, but that doesn't sound very positive. The hopefully, maybe, but you'll get there. Things happen, life happens, life isn't perfect. Like I said, it's all about doing the best we can and identifying what's holding us back. And if having a baby and having things happen in life, I'm not going to go into personal details of what you've been through, but you're excused, definitely. And it will be fantastic to have you back regularly, consistently, working towards goals. Obviously, one of the longer term goals is to get you back in the ring, but that's not going to happen in the next 6 months, so we don't even have to worry about that because of the government guidelines and everything. I really do feel sorry for everybody who was set on fighting. Luckily, it's not my priority right now. Whether or not I'll fight again, that's another question, but I have other things to focus on. But Steve, for instance, his sole goal is to fight pro, and we don't know when that will be. So one of the main aspects of goal setting is to make it specific, make it to a time frame. So anybody that listens to this, anybody that is a fighter, I do really feel for you. How did I get on this tangent? Getting excited about Lindsay getting back in the ring, because that will be good. But we can set other goals before then. I mean, the pregnancy weight and building the fitness back up, and working towards grading and lots of exciting things. Gutted for those that have been putting their heart and soul into their training. Yeah, it's tough. It's tough. I don't want to focus on the negatives of the situation that we're in, but it affects so many people in so many different ways, and you never know who's struggling. So let's all support each other. Going back to that community and that identifying what we can do, one of the biggest things that we can do as part of humanity is to support those who are struggling, to be there, to understand, to offer support and advice. And that's what I would like to create. So if you are struggling, always do, please feel free to reach out to me. I can't change the circumstances. I can't instantly make fights. Your issue will be unique to you. Probably you're not a fighter. But the point is, having somebody to support you helps. When you feel like everything is out of your control, and there is nothing that you can do, there is something that can be in your control. There will be something that you can switch your focus to. Start reframing those negative thoughts into positives. One of my tasks at the moment is whenever I have a negative thought, I have to write it down and then rewrite that sentence as a positive. So say the negative sentence was, I can't fight for at least 6 months. That could be reframed into, I am fighting fit. There we go. I am fighting fit, and I'm going to keep myself fighting fit. I'm going to enjoy my training. I'm going to work as hard as I can to get the best possible improvements in my health and fitness. And I am going to smash it when I next get in the ring, and I will make sure that I am the best fighter that I can possibly be. That is so much more empowering than sitting there going, I can't fight, the government won't let me, and I feel sorry for myself. We can't change that, but we can change how we think about it. And then when we change those thought processes and how we think about something, that changes how we feel about something, feel about our lives. So by retraining our thought processes, we can retrain how we feel. And that is how we can overcome feelings of depression, feelings of anxiety. Again, I'm not going to claim to be a specialist in these. If you are suffering with depression or anxiety, you need to speak to someone who specialises in that. All I can help you with, all I'm confident in helping you with, is reframing your mindset to find a more positive way of thinking and feeling. Right, I'm going to go and actually make my lunch now. Again, luckily it's ready to go in the microwave, so it won't take me long. I think it takes about 4 minutes, and that's about the right amount of time for me to get my salad on my plate. And I won't need to share a photo with you because it will look exactly the same as yesterday's lunch, except today it won't have 2 spoons, it'll have a fork and a spoon, and I've got cheese because I went to Aldi last night. So I will be putting a little bit of cheese on top of my lentil bolognese. Have a lovely day, everybody. Let me know what you're having for lunch and enjoy. Thank you for listening. Bye bye.